this cycle. And they were both the same. You get to the bear market lows, but there's massive activity, there's massive developers, the community is kind of unshakable. And so I look for those and then look for the chart, look for the relative outperformance on like a weekly chart, daily chart, monthly chart. Is there a chance that this is going to bottom versus Bitcoin? If not, I might as well just hold Bitcoin, do nothing, which is fine. And many people do that.
Raoul Pal picks his options for long-term timeframes. While Solana appears to be particularly strong, SWI is primed to rally after breaking through the important resistance at $4.88. Solana, the fifth largest cryptocurrency by market cap, looks stupidly bullish on long-term timeframes. On a logarithmic scale, Paul indicated the strongest resistance level that has suppressed Solana's rally in over 4 years. For Solana to rise, it absolutely needs to stay above its November 2021 high of over $250. Many agreed with Paul and pointed to the next Fibonacci level 1.618 as the potential new target for Solana price discovery. To reach this milestone, Solana price needs to hit $410. Solana relies on Winternit's one-time signatures, watts, to protect its resistance against quantum computing attacks. Moreover, despite its main wallet Phantom abandoning the idea of launching a native token, the global Solana community is set to conduct massive airdrops of Sonic and Jupiter. At the same time, critics advise Solana holders to be wary of selling pressure. Solana supply is expected to see large-scale token unlocks in Q1 2025. In addition to Solana, Paul highlighted SWI as a potential strong pick in the altcoin segment. He noted that having hit the ceiling of $4.88, SWI is primed to continue its incredible rally. According to Raoul Pal, the best winning strategy of 2025 is to hold Solana. Before we move forward, if you want to stay updated with the latest crypto events and news, you can subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now, let's get back to Raoul Pal's view on Solana and the overall crypto market.
This is all about the global debt cycle after 2008. So I'm going to have to go back before we get to now. 2008, we blew up because of too much debt. And every major government around the world said, the answer is we're going to reset interest rates to zero so we don't have to pay the interest on the debt. They did that for 10 years and they reset all of their debts. They got their house sorted out by saying, okay, every 3 to 5 years, we'll repay our debt. And so that 3 to 5 year cycle has created the Bitcoin halving cycle. It's the same as the presidential election cycle. And it's something I call the everything code cycle. And each time we get close to that rolling of the debts, they have to debase currency by adding liquidity because there's a lot of bonds you need to issue. There's a lot of payments to be made. And that drives the crypto cycle. Crypto breaks down, as all macro does, into 4 cycles because of this massive phenomena that's been going on, which is we start with spring, which was 2023. So whatever that was, 19, and then 16. So those were the springs. And that's like spring. It's kind of, you're not sure the weather's going to be good. It might snow, might have a storm, the sun might come out. But normally prices start to rise. It happens every 4 years. And it's kind of the biggest gift that we ever get given. We've been given a gift. It's like a literal gift to humanity. And it's a globally homogenous, fractionizable asset that works in Bali as it does in the Cayman Islands, as it does in Nigeria, as it does in New York City. We've never had that before. And so everybody, because it's fractionizable, everybody can put 10% of their paycheck in. So you don't get left behind. Because what was happening, the debasing of currency to pay the debts. And so everyone's just getting poorer and poorer without realizing it. People are getting angrier and politics are getting more polarized because everyone's blaming each other. It's like, it's their fault, it's their fault. When the fact is, the fault was having too many baby boomers that competed with each other for labor investments. And so I realized this was the one asset. It's doing 150% a year on average, including drawdowns, massive drawdowns. I'm like, this is it. I mean, this is the one. So I've really tried to explain to people why it's so important to them.
Roblox is challenging SWI and Solana with its disruptive GambleFi platform, which is targeting 50x growth over Solana, transforming the $500 billion online gaming industry. SWI has recently emerged as a worthy contender to take on Solana's speed. While it is likely to find a place in the top 10 cryptocurrencies soon, many investors are flocking to the GambleFi Roblox platform, which is projected to see a staggering 50x growth this year. Roblox serves a fundamental problem at the heart of the $500 billion online gaming industry, being manipulated or changed behind closed doors. Roblox offers a blockchain-based alternative to traditional gaming, securely recording all transactions on the Ethereum blockchain and allowing its players to verify that everything is as it should be with just a few clicks. Thanks to this disruptive potential, Roblox has recently seen phenomenal growth, recording a 600% increase in deposits and registrations during the month of December. This figure is expected to double in January thanks to word of mouth. Paul remains incredibly bullish on Solana, commenting that Solana's long-term chart is stupidly bullish. Paul is also exceptionally bullish on SWI, stating that the Layer 1 startup chain is pressing its nose to the ceiling. After that, it should enter hyperspace. SWI is considered to be a potential Solana killer, offering fast transaction speed and effortless DApp deployment. SWI has seen a strong surge recently, gaining 23% this week as the SWI price hit $5.16. After a 600% surge in 6 months, SWI might be about to enter a consolidation period, but it could continue to surprise in Q1. Raoul Pal predicted that Bitcoin would hit $250,000, but he thinks Ethereum could perform better under a Donald Trump administration. Bitcoin has significantly outperformed Ethereum in recent months, and Trump's victory could tip the scales in Ethereum's favor. This view comes as Bitcoin hits all-time highs, while Ethereum, while underperforming Bitcoin, has shown signs of narrowing the gap in November, rising 7.06% against Bitcoin. Paul, who predicted that Bitcoin would hit $250,000, highlighted two main reasons why a Trump presidency could give Ethereum a boost. First, he believes that Trump's leadership could create favorable regulatory conditions for decentralized finance, potentially allowing DeFi utility tokens to offer rewards or yields tied to their specific blockchain networks. Paul suggests that a clearer regulatory framework could encourage the expansion of Ethereum's DeFi ecosystem, improving staking opportunities and other yield-generating activities on the Ethereum network. As the largest host of DeFi applications, Ethereum has much to gain from allowing these innovations to thrive. This regulatory shift could increase the value of the Ethereum network, making it even more attractive to investors and users as they can access more financial benefits directly within the ecosystem. According to Paul, such developments could ultimately position Ethereum to overtake Bitcoin in terms of growth. The second factor Paul highlights is Ethereum's established position as a widely recognized blockchain in traditional finance. With crypto-friendly regulations on the horizon under the Trump administration, Paul predicts that institutions exploring blockchain solutions for their businesses will favor Ethereum, given its stability and credibility. He compared Ethereum's role to that of Microsoft in the early days of web technology and said that Ethereum, as a familiar and trusted platform, will likely serve as the first choice of blockchain for large-scale financial applications. However, Paul also acknowledged growing competition from other blockchains such as Solana and SWI, which offer clear advantages. Solana, with its faster transaction speeds and lower cost, has gained traction as the potential rival to Ethereum. While Ethereum could see substantial growth, Paul suggested that newer platforms like Solana and SWI could provide significant competition, especially for users focused on efficiency and profitability.